Welcome to Red Maples. Red Maples is an all ages manufactured home community located in Allentown, just off of Hamilton Boulevard. This community was built in 1960 and features 202 mobile homes. Mobile homes can be an affordable housing choice for active, family friendly living. I am adding this to my 55 plus community playlist because it is one floor and thus over 55 friendly. In this community, all of the units are detached. If you want to learn more about the terminology manufactured versus modular versus mobile, check out my video on modular homes I did a while ago. I use them all interchangeably, and the biggest difference that I learned was how they change manufacturing. From my internet sleuthing, they are looking to add 36 new units and a 5-foot walking path in this community. They're both being considered. This is all to be determined by the Lower Macungie Township Planning Commission. I will link the article below in the description box. Before I became a realtor, I was never in a modular home, and that may be true for many of you. So today we are going to tour a modular home because they need realtors too. Okay? All right, so here you step into the living room, which is probably where you would put your sofa, things like that. Head right over into the kitchen. Okay. This one has new appliances. All right. And then this is where you could possibly put a table. Even though it has that bar area and then another island, you could fit a table here, well, there. All right. And then down here, well, let's see, before we go down there, this is the washer dryer area here. All right. And then in here is this electric box. Yep. Okay. Covered it up pretty nice there. Out the back, a lot of people put porches or decks onto their entries and exits. So this one actually has a fence over their yard. So it'd be great if you had a dog or something like that. They also have a shed there. On this end is the bedroom. All right, it's got a pretty big closet, carpet floors, light in the center room, and a separate bathroom. All right, you got a shower, no tub, and then this way is the toilet, and it does have a window. Okay, this is like a wallpaper. It doesn't have a texture to the walls, but it's cute. All right, and then this way is if we come in the door and hang a right. There are 2 bedrooms. These are really small. That's actually really small. And then there's one more here. That's a little bigger, but not much. And then here's the bathroom that has the tub and a shower and a window. I think it just shows better with the curtain move so you can see the light in here. The water in this community is sourced from the well, and the sewer system is septic. Parking is off-street, and you'll notice that there are some covered parking spaces. The median sales averaged $89,000 over the last year, with the average square feet coming in around 1,200. Total square footage is less than 1,000. This is actually one of the smaller units, and there are some that are considered a double, and it's 2 times the size. So consider all the rooms are 2 times the size, but not 2 times the money. Here are some examples of the larger modular homes. You'll see the bigger living room spaces. Definitely keep in mind they do have an HOA for leasing the lot, and that is a spendy. For this community, it ranges from $630 to $690, depending on the size of the lot. And I know that's spendy, but it's actually cheaper than some of the other mobile home communities in this area. One of the biggest perks of modular homes are the low taxes. The most I found in this community was $100 a month. And since this community is in the East Penn School District, that is a steal. What's included in the HOA, you say? The HOA covers road maintenance and common areas. I believe it also covers the water and sewer, and you're also leasing the lot where your mobile home is parked. This has to be the biggest yard, fenced-in yard that I've seen on a modular home. This community also has pet and breed restrictions. I could not find an online presence for the public for Red Maple Acres. As always, definitely get a copy of the rules and regulations as early as possible so you get a chance to read through them to be sure you agree with the community guidelines. Park approval has very firm community guidelines as well. Many communities perform a background check in addition to a credit check before allowing new members into their community. They also want to be sure that it's a good fit. And this is an example of the covered porch, or maybe an outdoor porch or deck. I don't know what they really call it, but I just wanted to show you some examples of how people extend the space. Sales for this park are for owner occupants only. The owner must reside in the house. That means no rentals. Also keep in mind, modular homes require special financing. As always, cash is king, but there are specialized lenders who will do a mortgage on manufactured homes, on leased land, and Red Maples is an example of that. This community has easy access to local schools, recreation, shopping, and entertainment. It is in a great location, really close to the New Air Products and Uline Warehouse, Movie Tavern, Walmart, and Hamilton Crossings. You can practically see the 222 bypass from the community. My name is Tiffany Nelson, and I'm a realtor here in the Lehigh Valley. If you or someone you know needs a realtor, I would love to hear from you.